Tassia with LesGetReal.com, and I'm here with Hunter Valentine. The group is made up of vocalist and guitarist Kiyomi Mikoski, bassist Adrian Lloyd, and drummer Laura Petraka. So how was practice today?
It's good. Exhausting.
Exhausting?
Practicing hard for a thing that we're doing called Tour de New York, which is 12 shows in one day. We're trying to set a record.
Awesome.
And it's going to be a bit of a guerrilla style where we're playing all over Manhattan and Brooklyn. Probably where there's going to be lots of people, you know, hanging out and trying to rush for their train. But they're just going to have to wait 5 minutes to listen to a song.
Tell us about the name Hunter Valentine. How did you guys choose that?
How did you choose it? Well, Adrian's mother's name is Hunter, and
Adrian's dog's name is Valentine. So if he feeds her mom's name and dog's name,
they're totally full of shit right now.
Can you tell me about your bird tattoos?
The logo at the time was actually 2 birds holding a banner with our name. And so we said, let's get one bird, and when we get a record deal, let's get the next bird. We got the record deal. Yes. We decided to get the next tattoo.
We also bought Ferraris.
And then we got dropped. So then we got the
Ferraris repossessed. No big deal.
So how did you ultimately hook up with Tommy Boy Records? How did they find you?
Craigslist.
Looking for a record label. What a joker today. Fell into them by another musician that we know that was in a band called The Clicks. And she had seen our album sitting in this pile of records in the A&R Vice President's office and said, you really got to take a listen to this album. They're my friends, they're really good live, check them out. And so I think eventually she decided to listen to it and was hooked. And so the relationship started there.
Awesome. And Tommy, the owner of Tommy Boy, has actually compared you guys to Queen Latifah.
Her to Queen Latifah. Not us.
Why Queen Latifah? Why do you think that?
I mean, why? I think it was like more about performance. From what I understand, I mean, I don't fully understand.
He said she was like Queen Latifah, I was like Ice-T.
No, he did not.
And Adrian was like Vanilla Ice.
I'm the white one. Okay, thanks guys.
So, I've noticed that the band's musical inspirations are Neil Young, the Rolling Stones, and Janis Joplin. What about Melissa Etheridge? Have you guys ever been compared to her in terms of your sound?
I mean, obviously, I think she's a great songwriter, having learned those songs, but I can't really cite her as one of my big influences.
I love her. Are you kidding me? I do. I'm not gonna lie. I love her. Every time we're like driving in the van and it hits like 9 hours, I'm like,
yep, pop it on.
Put on, come to my window.
And that's when we roll the windows down and start singing our little hearts out.
All seriousness, like she's an amazing woman. I think.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think she's like a direct influence for our band, but I really I have a lot of respect for her as a songwriter, and I think she's had an amazing career, and she continues to have an amazing career. And the fact that she's
actually
fought cancer and is back out touring.
She has another album out.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
How is your new CD, Lessons from the Late Night, different from your first album, which was The Impatient Romantic?
It's a lot more raw, and it's a lot more. It's less polished. It's more representative of what we do in a live show, rather than just in the studio and nitpicking things. Just like what came to us right away. It's really a very honest record.
We tried to strip back a lot of the things that we thought we wanted on the first album. So we got into the studio to make the record that we wanted to make, taking of course all of our experiences leading up to that point, and that that was what Tommy Boy ended up licensing from us.
The biggest thing that I've learned is that nothing is a regret. Everything is a lesson, and it's important to live your life that way. That's why Je ne regrette rien, Edith Piaf. That's what I try to live by.
Very cool.
I have no regret.
Do you think that you've been treated any differently because you're all out?
Yeah, I do.
Tell me about that.
I think that, you know, as progressive as North America can be at times, I think that it's hard to like enter into the mainstream as a queer band because people are just so focused on sexuality, you know? They're so focused on gender when it comes to rock music. Like, female rock musicians are not even played on the radio at all.
Very seldom, because they are playing, but it's like 1 in every 25.
Yeah,
I can keep
we
going.
do face challenges like even as women in a rock band, and then you add the queer thing onto it, and yeah, it's difficult to enter into the mainstream. But it's a challenge that we're like willing to face, and it's part of our job, and we love it.
It's like you wonder if you know, somebody who is interviewing like an all-guy typical rock band, if they get the question, because we get this question from lots of different media. I mean, it's different.
From straight media.
But yes, yeah, straight or mainstream media. If they say, so how does it feel being in a hetero rock band?
Well, it's like that, yeah. But also, I don't want to know who Creed fucks. Like you.
Is there anything that I didn't ask you that you want to let our readers know?
Our new record is out on May 11th.
You need to come and see a live show. We'll be doing the tour to New York, Crash Mansion on the 14th and May 14th. And also, we will be doing lots of prides, so just check it out.
We're doing San Francisco Pride, LA Pride, Portland Pride,
Toronto Pride,
Toronto Pride.
if you're in Canada.
What else?
And a national tour.
Yeah, and we're also doing a national
national
US tour this late summer. So
Awesome.
Check
Well,
it out.
congratulations.
Play very hard.
Cheers.
Play loud.
Like you said, no regrets.